have our
the preferred roofing network.
Yeah, the preferred roofing network. We can ease that number
10 to 14 days is what I was told.
Yeah,
from you guys.
absolutely.
So that's quick.
Yeah, it's a quick process, and a lot of it depends on the homeowner too. Picking the color, picking the manufacturer, making sure that that's really what they want. You know, homeowners like to contemplate, to consider, to evaluate, right? So,
that's right.
They've got to pick out what they want.
And you help them with that if they
Absolutely,
wanted to?
Yeah, we'll help them.
Okay.
We explain the pros and cons of each manufacturer and each manufacturer's system.
It's interesting. And that's what it is. Remember, the key word here for everyone listening is the system. And that means that the manufacturer, to warranty the full warranty, you got to use all the products. And because we're saving you so much money, it makes sense to use the complete system for the brand that you choose. And a lot of contractors switch the underlayment and stuff like that.
I got on board with this system. You know, I did roofs for years, right? I've put on thousands of roofs, tens of thousands. And, you know, for me to make the change and to come over to the Roof Resource, it was a no-brainer. You know, it was a no-brainer. I looked at it as being one of those items where I'm going to save the homeowner a lot of money, give them a quality product, get it done in a quicker time period, and provide them with a warranty that's unparalleled in our industry.
If you want to get a roof at cost, visit theroofresource.com. Interesting concept. Very interesting. Let's take a quick break, Brian, and let's talk about the future, what's going on with that in solar, and what about insurance repair for the roof? Can the Roof Resource help on that? So we'll take a quick break, my friends. Keep it locked in here. This is Hired Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. 248-539-9797. Text us if you have a question. We've been talking about this roof at cost, and we spent a lot of time on it. And I wanted to tell you why. I used to tell homeowners, as a nationally known home improvement expert, my obligation is to give good advice to homeowners. And I would say to homeowners, get 3 bids, because you really, to get a good idea, you need that. And I would say throw out the lowest price and throw out the highest and go with the middle. But never in my career have I seen a low price with the highest quality. And we've got Brian Lee here, one of the franchisees in Southeast Michigan from the Roof Resource. And you've been in 40 years as well. Have you seen this ever?
No. I when I first saw it, I told you, I said, this is genius.
Yeah, it is. And so that's why I'm promoting it. And I like it because the homeowners are bragging. Majority of the homeowners are sharing it, referring it. And all Southeast Michigan is already sold out. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I mean, like within 10 days, done.
Yeah. So now I have this hail damage, and I want to get an insurance claim. Can you help?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So the Roof Resource will also do insurance works. Now, what are the benefits to an insurance company or the local insurance agent by going with a roof that's half price?
Well, number one, their loss ratios are down, right?
So it's a benefit for them.
It's a benefit for them. Yeah, that's number one. Number two, they know they can get the roof done by a trusted company who's been vetted and deals with all the major manufacturers. So if you're installing a system on the house and you're putting a good system back on the house that was damaged previously, you know, the chances of it getting damaged again are lessened because you're installing a better system.
Yeah, and that's important. Now, for a real estate agent, think about this. How many houses went to closing and the inspector found the roof was defective or something wrong with the roof? That's a deal breaker.
Right.
The Roof Resource is a deal maker. Is it the best way to say it?
Right, absolutely. Because, what'll happen is they'll get our price, and then, they talk to the seller, and if there's concessions offered back from the seller to make it advantageous for the buyer to buy it, we can go in there and put the roof on for half the cost, and whatever's left over, the buyers can use to fix up other items, paint, or, do additional work.
Which is interesting. So if you have a claim from the hail damage, you might as well visit theroofresource.com and put in the notes that you have a hail damage claim.
That's where I come in too, right? Being a contractor, an insurance repair specialist, contractor, remodeler, renovator, I can help guide that process through. And then when they want to do a roof with Roof Resource, they want to do it with us, we can do that for them as well. And
that's the best part about it. So what is your prediction with this company moving forward?
Oh, sky's the limit. And I don't even know I don't even know to even say it that way, right? My mentors used to say, start out in the stratosphere, come down to the atmosphere, and settle somewhere below the clouds. You know what? That's really not it with this, right? This is unlimited. And so if you're even with property owners that want an inexpensive roof, if you're a management company and you have asphalt roofing on condos, apartment buildings, you can do all that. Yeah. I mean, everything is coming to fruition with every type of roof source that you can possibly think of. And the other thing is we're creating a buzz in the industry. Right. How many roofers do you know? Oh, probably 500 of them. And have you heard any of them asking you about it or talking about hearing it on the show? Absolutely, because they've heard me talk about it, and now they want to know. Right. I mean, I have connections in Florida. And obviously, that's the next market that I'm going to be moving into eventually here. Yeah, and, big roofing in Florida. Yeah, big, right? So I have ties and connections there. I've got 30 or 40 guys in Florida who are just asking me, what are you doing? How are we doing this? How does this work? Right, of course. And everyone, listen, again, it's going to be met with skepticism, and then they're going to figure it out eventually. And they're going to be like, oh, my God, I missed the opportunity. I was skeptical when the internet first came out, right? I loved it. Weren't you? I loved it. I was all in. I was that nerd, though, when a kid, I had an Apple computer, Apple II, Apple II. I did. I had an Apple II. I had a Commodore 64. I had a Hayes micro modem. 1200 baud. Yeah, 1200 baud. The thing would sing to you. And you make the noises, right? 8-inch floppy disk. And by the way, shout out to Wimsat SRS. They're the local distributor that we partner with, and they're such great people. Brandon Bronikowski, Dan Lesher. They're just good guys. They've helped us. They facilitate. What's that? I grew up with Dan Lesher. Good guy. I went to kindergarten with he and his sister. The whole crew over there is good people. They are. They're great people. By the way, the homeowners give us feedback. They're like, oh, my God, they were so helpful. A lot of homeowners don't know they can go to the distributor and look. Well, that's the beauty of it, right? So
Yeah.
the homeowner gets a chance to go feel it, touch it, smell it, and they get to choose the color they want if they so choose to go in and do that.
So if someone comes to you and gets pricing and then they say thank you very much and they get other pricing, you don't care.
I welcome it. I say go ahead. By all means, get 2 other quotes. Get 5 other quotes.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
They'll get one more quote because they'll be sick when it's 2 hours later and they're sweating and they want to throw the guy out of the house.
and then you have to compare apples to apples. Are you getting a full system?
That's the other thing homeowners don't realize.
They don't.
But they go, it's okay. It's our job to educate them.
Well, that's what
I
we're
take
there
the
for.
responsibility, and so should the roof resource. It's our job to educate the homeowner.
Absolutely. If you don't do that, then you're doing yourself an injustice and the homeowner.
But one of the enticing parts about this, as we wrap this up, it only takes 20 minutes. You can get the whole quote from start to finish, 20 minutes on the Zoom call with the homeowner.
Right.
How do you not do this?
Well, and I mean, the only reason it takes 20 minutes is because the satellite has to give us the correct image of the home.
Yeah.
Because once you plug it into the matrix,
Yeah.
right, the cost matrix, boom, it prints out your estimate.
And it's only getting better.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything else, right? There's some challenges at first, and then you tweak them and you streamline it,
evolve.
and boom, it works.
Yeah. And everyone's like, well, what about plywood? What about the attic? If you're not coming out to the house, how do we know that the roof is, you know what you're doing?
Well, we have an inspector come out. The inspector does
Before
a
we
complete
start,
inspection.
We do a complete
Right.
attic inspection to make sure for ventilation, make sure that there's no rotted plywood underneath. But let's say the guys ripped the roof off and there's some rotted plywood.
Well, at that point, we stop the job. We go get the homeowner and we ask him, hey, do you want to come up and take a look at this, or would you like us to provide you the photos
Yeah.
to show you exactly what we see and what needs to be replaced?
And the best part about it is the plywood's at cost as well.
Correct.
So it's like $30 to install it, and then whatever the big box stores are selling it for that day, I think it's $12 to $15.
Well, that's going up right now as well.
And they're all
but-
going up, but it's a lot less than everyone else.
Absolutely.
I love that. So where do people go if they want to get a hold of you, Brian?
Well, if you go, are you talking for Metro Home Improvement?
Either one. Let's do both.
Well, if you want to reach out to me, it's themetrocompanies@gmail.com,
Or they can call you.
or they can call me direct at 586-929-0224.
Or go to hiredone.com.
Or yeah, I'm on hiredone.com. Absolutely.
That's an easy way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they want to get a roof at cost through you,
Roofresource.com.
that's
You know?
so easy.
Yeah, it's really simple. Put the area that you're in, and we're by franchise and territory. So if you're in my territories, or you hear me on the radio and you're a referral to me, we'll definitely get you handled.
Love it. Well, thanks for coming in. We're going to take a quick break.
I appreciate it.
Always, you're the best, man. We're going to take a quick break, my friends. Keep it locked in here. My name's Adam Helfman. This is the Hire It Done Radio Network. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Shout out Saturday, 248-539-9797. Did you know hard water can cause your hot water heater to use up to 29% more energy, causing higher utility bills and a decreased lifespan for all your water-using appliances? You know what? That's interesting, and it's the truth. So you got to give your appliances the life they deserve with soft, iron-free water. And, of course, my friends, you know who's giving it to us, Beauchamp. Beauchamp Water Treatment Solutions. They'll come over and test your water for free. Give them a call, 810-632-2000. And, of course, Saturdays, Salt Sale Saturdays. Get Duracube salt for $6.99 a bag. And, you know, they'll put it in your car. They'll deliver it if you want it. If you have a softener in your house, Beauchamp's the way to go. They have new locations in Benton, Heartland. They're all over the place. Great guys. The king of water, Jared Beauchamp. So I just want to let you know about them. We just finished a great interview with the Roof Resource. And now in studio are good friends of mine, established contractors as well, very, very knowledgeable, is Alex Hassan and Mark Wormuth from DeWitt. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
How are you, brother?
I'm pretty good. How are things with you, buddy?
I haven't missed a meal.
Morning.
I haven't either.
Right?
You can definitely tell by looking at me.
And by the way, I got a quick question for you. I'm craving prime rib. Where do you get? Text me anyone out there, 248-539-9797. I'm in the mood for some good prime rib. Who, Mountain Jacks? Oh, wait, they're not around.
I told you, Mr. Paul's.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Paul's Chop House. I used to pay my bookie there on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Wow.
No, but I want to hear if anyone out there knows where to get good prime rib. I want some. I'm in the mood. 248-539-9797. So Alex Hassan from DeWitt, let me ask you, what's the most popular home improvement you guys are doing right now?
I would say bathrooms.
It's huge, right?
Oh, God, yes.
So we were talking at the break, you and I, Marblecraft or Marblelite, the brand. What are you using? The
Marble Cast.
Marble cast.
Okay.
It's the way to go right now, honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a composite kit panel, and it's got all kinds of like marble. It looks like a quartz, but it's less money. They make a shower pan in the walls.
Non-porous. It's just easy to clean. It's just it's really the way to go.
So back in the day, when I was in the contracting with my father, we used Marblelite. It was called Marblelite, and they used sinks, the precast sinks.
Oh, yeah.
And back in the day, it was pre-Corian. It was a great product. And today, now it's called Marblecast and whatever. And you're doing bathrooms. Is it less money than like subway tile and the shower pan and the whole thing?
It is less money. It's a lot faster. You're in and out within a day.
And it's installed properly.
If it's, yeah, of course. If it's
It's
not,
better than them prefab tubs, right?
a lot better.
And it's
a lot
not more expensive.
convenient.
It's less money, right? Or it's about the same?
I would say it's about the same, maybe a little bit less.
Okay, I wasn't sure, So is there colors? Lots of colors?
Plenty of colors, over 50 colors, actually.
Oh, wow. And
Yeah.
how long does it take to get? Because they custom make it, don't they?
They custom make it for the actual opening, or where it's going to go. It takes anywhere from probably 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
it's the way it
Yeah.
is. Okay, well, that's interesting. Now, what kind of faucets and shower heads? Can you do all that too?
Yeah, we do it all.
Makes sense. Okay, and I was figuring out that. So you're doing a lot of bathrooms. Is it when you do a bathroom, you demo the bathroom? Are you changing the layout, or are you going back with what's there? Most homeowners go back with what's there.
You know
Same
what?
layout?
It depends on the homeowner. Some homeowners, they want to change things around to make it a little more convenient for them, and some homeowners, they're comfortable with the layout. They just want to update.
Okay, and and that's the key. A bathroom, according to Remodeling Magazine's Cost versus Value report, generates over 100% return on your money. So if
I believe
you
it.
put let's say the average bath, $15,000 today on a low end, or do you
Depends
get,
on the size.
is it more?
Well,
Or
it depends on the size. I
okay,
mean,
5x8
yeah.
bathroom.
Probably somewhere around there.
Okay, so once you spend $15,000, you got a brand new bathroom. You get a brand new bathroom. You get the enjoyment value, which is priceless, and your house is worth over $15,000 more.
'Cause
Correct?
You're getting your full value on it.
Yeah, which is great. And then if you're looking to sell your house, if you did put a new bath, it becomes part of the listing agreement. Brand new renovated bath, obviously. How long does a job like that take? A
It's
brand
a
new
full
bathroom?
bathroom
Yeah.
from start to finish. We're not typically within less than 10 days. But if we're just doing the shower area, the wet area,
Yeah.
we're done within a day and a half max.
So how many homeowners today, Mark, I'll ask you this question. We're talking with Mark Wormuth and Alex Hassan from DeWitt Home Improvement. How many homeowners today do you know, or from your experience, are actually financing the work?
90%.
That many?
I'd say a little
Wow.
more than that.
Maybe 95%.
So every one of them, they want to do the payment, right? It's better. Like, let me just say this: the Detroit marketplace, due to the automotive industry, has conditioned us to no money down, $399 a month. No payments, blah 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 blah. Sign and drive. So now it's sign and bathroom. Sign and poop.
That's a good one, actually.
So my point is so that many are financing it. Is it because they don't have the money, or is it because it's easier to have a new bathroom for $350 a month?
You know what? I mean, it can go both ways, and we do offer 0% interest rate. So, why would you want to use your money when you could use ours for 0%?
Okay, OPM.
Yeah.
Other people's money. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, remember Art Van? You got Gardner White now. No money now. President's Day sale, Lincoln sale, Adam Helfman sale.
Yeah,
Harris
they had
Dunn
to
sale.
sell just for about anything.
Yeah, and so then it was don't pay anything till 19,000. Or till the year 2029. So, again, if the homeowner is educated on that, and you guys do a good job of educating the homeowner on that, they can really stretch their dollar and make it worth it to do that, right?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, we like to make things as simple as we can for our customers.
Yeah, and that's what you do. You're really good at it. When you're in the home, Alex, invite anyone out there. Alex is the representative from DeWitt who comes to your house and measures your bathroom and explains to you how the process works. The feedback I get, because I call on from the hired done ones.
Uh-oh.
You've known that.
Yeah, I know, of
The
course.
feedback I get is how friendly you are, how soft-spoken you are, and you're not high pressure. That's a huge thing because it's a no-no for me and all the contractors on hired done. We talk about that. You're not allowed to go in there with the super, super high price, and then 2 hours later you're sweating, they're sweating, and they're like, you're half the
And
price.
you have to sign here or you lose all your discounts and all that. No,
It
that's
only
not
lasts
what I
today,
do.
and you're in a sales contest. So the question is because the people are very comfortable with you, I find that people buy on the person sitting in front. They like that comfort zone. Would you agree?
I agree with you on that part 100%. Usually people buy from a person that's knowledgeable
Of
about
course.
the product.
Yep.
And at the same time,
Believable.
believable. Yeah, that's very, very important also. And then, and again, be able to simplify things for them.
Right. And that simplify. It's important. You're right. And so, how important is it? And this is I just want to know from your opinion. I haven't asked this in a long time. How important is it that when the homeowner says, "I heard you off the radio," or an endorsement from like an expert?
You know what? It's actually been happening a lot lately.
Really?
Yeah, it's been really cool.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Somebody else is for my autograph the other day.
Who, yours? 'Cause they heard you? You know what? I'm going to bash you on the head. Ding. Hey, whatever. So, Mark, if someone wants to finance a bathroom, we'll use bathrooms for example, but we can talk about other things, kitchens, a roof, whatever you want to do. Is it mostly how many months they do it for, or is it the payment? Or they have choices?
Let me say something real
Yeah.
quick. Here's the thing with our financing manager, Mark. If he can't get them approved, no one else can.
He's very good at it.
That's 100% guaranteed.
Well, that's why I called you the other day about financing.
Yeah.
Mark is the guru of finance. He's the numbers guy. And we all know the numbers for years. He's the dog catcher. And all my friends who are listening know what that means. Okay, so so don't worry about approval. Mark will get you approved if you're, what's the lowest credit? 550, 600?
500.
What?
480.
No way. Can you get under
I
500?
swear to God, we've gotten people 500, 480, 520 bought. I mean,
Really?
yeah.
Wow. So if someone's really needing a bathroom, they should call you. Now, what other products do you guys sell?
Well, we do roofing, we do siding, we do windows, insulation, kitchen.
Let me ask you this: siding and windows right now. Just curious, is that still busy?
Very, extremely.
Even windows
We're extremely busy.
with that. And how long does it take to get siding done?
We're about 6 weeks out.
Okay, that's not bad.
We have 4 crews for siding, and we're barely keeping up.
Wow, and they're busy.
Very busy.
Your siding guys do great work. I went out
You
and
know
visited
what?
one of
I
them. They're
mean,
really good.
I make sure they take their time and do it right.
I like that. And then, of course, you do roofing. Are you guys any brand? What brand do you like?
GF.
You're GAF guys. Okay, we're going to
also
take
GF
a...
certified. That's very, very important whenever you're dealing with a roofer. You have to make sure they're licensed, insured, and also backed up by the manufacturer. And
I
that's
want to.
something that we are.
We're going to explore that when we come back because we're learning a lot about roofs right now. My name's Adam Helfman. This is Higher Done. Keep it locked in. We're going to be talking with DeWitt. More information. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Higher Done. My name's Adam Helfman. DeWitt Building Company in studio, Mark Wormuth and Alex Hassan. Alex, you got one of your employees you want to shout out to?
Yeah, actually, Andrew and
Albrecht.
Sabrina Albeck, right?
Yeah, Albrecht.
Congratulations on the baby. They just had a baby this morning. So
Happy, healthy.
happy. Thank God.
Boy or
yes.
girl?
I believe boy.
All right.
And they decided to
Congratulations.
name him
Shout
Alex
out to
Hassan.
them. His name is what?
I said they decided to name him Alex Hassan.
How many Alex
No,
Hassans
I'm
are
just
there?
joking.
You're one, and you have kids. Did you name
I
your
have
kids
3
after you?
boys. No, I
George
didn't,
Foreman named
actually.
all his kids. He had like
Yeah,
11
my,
kids.
My oldest is Noah, Adam, and Jacob. So
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Biblical.
Of course, all the way.
I'm Adam.
Yeah.
I'm original, as you know. So you at the break, you told me that you guys were a GAF Master Elite
Yes, we are.
certified. Now, what's the advantage of being the roofing, in that? Because listen, we talk roofing. We just finished about the other roofing company that we are really heavily endorsed with, which is the Roof Resource. But you guys do roofing, and you're a great contractor. So there's nothing wrong with, people getting a quote. But you go in the house telling people.
We're actually certified. And
do you use the whole system?
Yes, we do. Okay. And what separates us is, again, a lot of people, whenever they're getting a roofing estimate, they're always looking for a company that's licensed and insured.
They have to.
And of course, those are things you're supposed to look for. But also, they forget to look for a company that's actually is an actual certified installer by the actual manufacturer.
What does it mean to be certified?
It means if anything ever happens and that company goes out of business, the manufacturer will still come back and take care of that roof absolutely for free.
Now, do you guys have to do special training, education, or anything?
We have to go through all that, yes.
Okay, where do you buy your shingles from? Wimsat?
No, ABC.
Oh, ABC. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like Ford and Chevy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. They're a good company too. I understand that.
Well, the reason we like ABC, they really stand behind their product and they stand behind, they're always on our side.
Well,
And whenever we need something, they're right there for us.
well, that's important. Service.
Their service is phenomenal. I can't really say anything bad about them.
Well, that's good to hear. So what kind of business are you doing right now for exterior renovations? Is it more roofing? Is it more siding? Is it windows, or is it a combination?
I'm really surprised. We're doing a lot more siding this year.
Well, because there was a glut. People didn't do siding because they couldn't get a guy to do it. They're like, oh, we'll be there in 4 months. So they said, I'll wait. Now it's caught up, and you guys are prepared for the volume. Now, is there a popular siding? Is it a vinyl? Is it a 4x4, 6x6? Is it a solid vinyl? What's the most popular right now?
It's the 4x4.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a modern looking siding.
Yeah.
It's great. Now, what behind the siding? House wrap, fan fold insulation.
The
What do you
half-inch
use?
foam board.
Half-inch?
Half-inch foam
Wow,
board.
that gives a
Pressed up
big R
1 inch.
value.
And then the moisture wrap, and we actually put up the siding.
It's interesting. What about gutters?
Seamless gutters. They're custom cut and custom bent
Right on the
inside.
thing. Now, how does gutters price today? Is it per lineal foot?
Yeah, they've always been like that.
Okay. I didn't know if it changed, like just
No.
And what about gutter protection?
You know
Gutter
what?
cap, gutter
protection,
helmet.
If you have your gutters installed properly,
Yeah.
they're seamless, you shouldn't need them.
Okay, and well, if I agree with you, except if your house is
Unless you're in
surrounded
an
by
area,
trees.
exactly, yes. But if you have like a tree or two around the house, and you're not going to need them.
Okay, and I wasn't sure about that, but that's what I thought. So that's important. Can you combine all that if someone needs roof, siding, and gutters? You can do it all.
We do it all the time.
It's different crews, though, right?
Everybody that works for us, they're specialized in one thing and one thing only.
So you get the best.
So the siding is not going to do roofing. Roofing is not going to do gutters, and siding is not going to do windows. Everybody specializes in their own, in each product.
What about insulation? Do you guys do
Huge.
insulation?
Yes, we do.
In the attics?
Yeah, and attic
And the walls.
Oh, you do. You blow it in. Do you use
Yeah.
cellulose? What do you use in a blow? Foam or
Cellulose.
Okay, cellulose is good. You know what? If you do attic and cellulose combined, the walls combined, you have such a savings on your heat bill and your cooling bill that it's significant. Most homeowners can see it in the first 2 months. Now, here's another advantage, and I don't know if you guys tell the homeowner this, but when you do that, walls and ceiling, the house is much quieter. Much quieter. And if you have the neighbor that turns the car on in the morning, the dog that barks, you hear all the neighbors. This will lower the cost of that, lower the sound, which is important. 248-539-9797. We got a question. Mark, this is for you. How many months is there interest-free for a bathroom?
They can go up to
Is it 18 months or more?
18 months, 24 months. We can even get up to
60 months.
months and even 72. It all depends.
Interest-free.
Interest-free.
Interest-free, but the more months, the better the credit score. But
Okay.
everybody can get 24. After 24,
Yeah.
it's the better credit scores that can get more.
So what is the advantage of interest-free? Because if you don't pay it, and then the interest automatically starts day one, right?
Well, no. What they do now is they take the overall price
Yeah.
and they divide it over the 72-month period. So let's say you know it's a $10,000 purchase. They take the $10,000 divided by 72 months, and they give you about $120, $130 a month payment.
Yeah.
So by the time the 72 months are up, you're done.
And then, but isn't it if you don't pay or you have to finance it more that the interest kicks in, or is that a different?
Well,
same
they
as
don't-
cash. That's the same
if-
as
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't pay it off within that period, then they go back to day one and
Okay,
and
you
get
got
their
it.
most
Most homeowners will pay it off. though.
right.
That's
But
the key. You got to
right.
tell them to.
Well, we tell everybody that if you don't think you're going to pay it off within that time period,
Don't do that.
get a regular loan.
Now, what about homeowners that come to you and say, I'm going to do an equity line of credit or a home equity loan? Do you have that? Do people
No.
do that for you? Most of them, home improvement financing is much easier, right?
Well, here's the thing: the type of loans that we offer, they're unsecured, so there's no lien on the property. It's more like a personal loan.
Right.
There's no
You have to have
prepayment
good credit.
penalty.
Unsecured lending, is it up to 25,000 or did they raise it today?
We get up to 100,000.
On unsecured?
Yeah.
Oy, I didn't realize that it goes that high.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's important. It's really important.
Yeah, we have lenders that could go up to 100,000
How long does it take to get the paperwork for that?
a day,
Really?
less than a day.
Can you do DocuSign and all online and everything?
Yeah, I can just go on my computer and send to them, have them sign it back.
And
And
that's what Mark likes now. I mean, he doesn't, you know.
I never
But-
used to like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, you have to
We
go to
got
the
old
house.
school
Now I
now.
just go sign and call me
Well, you know
back.
what? I just learned something. We were talking earlier today about technology and home improvement, and it's very slow to adopt. However, financing in home improvement with the DocuSign electronic signatures, that's considered technology.
It just makes things so much easier.
What about in the home when you do the app? Because I know some of the apps you just take a picture of the driver's license, whatever, and an instant, you send it in. There's an app from like some of the home improvement companies. But you guys just take a manual application, or what do you do? Make an 800 number?
No, we have both. I mean, we have, where they could, our guys can go on their tablets and just, fill in the credit application, email it to Mark, or they're, or do it the old-fashioned way. It depends.
Okay, so you offer whatever's
Yeah,
easy for
I mean,
the homeowner.
whatever the customer wants.
Is there a demographic of your homeowner? Are they young, old, seniors? What are you getting? Or it's a big mix?
It's a
Everybody.
mix. It's a mix.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm going to ask you guys. You get some millennials, the kids that are in their 30s, late 20s, 30s. They bought a house in Royal Oak. They need siding. They need a bath. And you go through the process, and they say to you, okay, I'm going to talk to my dad. Have you had that happen?
We actually, you know what? What we normally do is we reset back to the appointment to come back and sit down with them and their dad. And actually, I prefer that better. At least this way, at least they have someone that's older from their side of the family, then can actually explain to them and show them and what benefits them and that what does and what doesn't benefit them as far as the work that they're getting done on their home.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Again, there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, of a homeowner getting you out there, asking good questions and learning, and then telling you, all right, I got to think about it. I got to talk to my dad or whatever. And of course, on the flip side, you're there to sell them. You're there to show them. You'd like to get it in one sitting because it costs you money to come back too.
It does, but I mean, sometimes it happens where again they need a parent to be there and help them make their decision and be and help them make an educated decision, I should say. So of course
And
we'll
when's your
always go
birthday?
back. My birthday's coming up, buddy.
How old are you going to be? 52? 51?
I'm gonna be 21.
21. Mr. Hubby.
He's going to be 21 for the 30th time.
Exactly.
21.
21. I'm gonna be the big 5-1 actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Good
Yeah.
for you, brother.
Yeah.
So are we going to have a birthday sale, 51% off?
Let's do it.
51% off the insulation.
Let's do it.
Insulation for your attic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And walls.
Okay, that's a good idea. How do people get a hold of you guys? Or where do they go to find your name, number, and all that?
248-559-7300 or
248-996-8470 or www.dewittbuilding.com.
.com.
And how HireItDone.com. You're on there.
Oh yeah, or there. Yeah, call up Adam.
Very easy. All right, well, guys, great time. Love that you're here. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming on.
It was our pleasure.
That's it for today, my friends. I want to thank you for listening. I'm grateful. We'll be back next week. More home improvement advice. And if you have anything, HireItDone.com. See you later.